Evening, everyone, and welcome into sports. Today we are joined by a special guest, longtime Packers insider Jason Wilde. Jason, thanks for stopping in to chat with us today.
You know I can't say no to you, Jacob.
All right, Jason, first things first, what's the top takeaway that you had from that rather ugly first preseason game against the Jets last Saturday?
Yeah, it was bad. That's the kind of insight I know you were looking for. Look, there were so many things that did not go right for them, obviously. The biggest, obviously, being Jordan Love suffering the thumb injury on his left non-throwing hand on the final play when he took a sack. But there was plenty else that went awry. There were the penalties, there were sacks, there were some defensive mistakes that obviously were made. Isaiah Simmons got lost in coverage on one big play. But again, the beauty of this, and this is what Matt LaFleur said after we calmed him down a little bit after the game, because he was not pleased. It is preseason. If you're going to make those kind of mistakes, you make them then. And that gives you plenty of time to fix them and then be ready for when the games start to count. So it'll be interesting to see how things play out against the Colts in that preseason game, because they have a lot of improving to do on just about every level.
Green Bay, of course, had joint practice yesterday with the Colts before that next exhibition matchup. How valuable do you feel that these are for players, coaches, front office, these joint practices?
Yeah, I think they're extremely valuable. In fact, I think they're far more valuable than preseason games. Now, I'm not sure how valuable they are when your starting quarterback is wearing a bucket hat, his jersey around his neck, and a very large cast on his left hand, and 5 of your top 6 wide receivers are not participating. That said, I think from a general perspective, I think they're way better than preseason games. If you notice, you hear every preseason game from every coach across the league. Well, we kept things vanilla on offense or on defense because that film is available to the other 30 teams that aren't playing in that game, as opposed to the practices where you can basically run all your stuff. There's no film to be shared with the other teams. It actually is higher quality work, A, and B, less risk because guys aren't being tackled. The quarterback isn't live. So I think as we move forward, even more so, these are going to become the much more important preseason action as compared to the actual games.
All right, he is Jason Wilde, and we greatly appreciate his time. Jason, thanks so much for stopping in and helping us out and giving us some insight here.
Anytime, Jacob. I appreciate you having me.